today I am in Whitehorse and I've met up with my sister and her husband, and along with Trevor of course, and we are on our way to Haines, Alaska. And originally we were gonna do this, we're gonna do the Dempster drive, like they were gonna fly up, we were gonna drive down and all that, but the weather didn't quite cooperate and the Dempster ended up being closed last week, so we were just a little bit uneasy on whether or not it would be open in time for us to do the drive. So Trevor and I decided just to fly down to Whitehorse and meet them here, and now instead of driving to Haines, we are going to take a bus and then a train. So once we get to Skagway by train, we'll also be taking a ferry. So we're basically taking all modes of transportation today, so it's gonna be very exciting. So this is where we're going to end up picking up the train. Actually, we're picking up the bus here and then getting the train in Fraser, BC. But first we're going to go have a quick breakfast at Autonomos, and surprisingly there's also, or used to be Autonomos in Inuvik too.
One forward and one in the rear. Just pull the latch down and push the hatch open. The front door.
So we're just doing a quick stop at Emerald Lake, located behind me. We're making our way into Carcross, and then there's some people on the tour who are going to get off in Carcross. But yeah, so I just wanted to show you Emerald Lake. Welcome to Carcross. So this, like I mentioned, this is just another one of the stops as we make our way through to Skagway and then on to Haines. So we're just stopping in Carcross for about a half hour. And fun fact, Carcross used to be called Caribou Crossing, but back in the day I guess there was another Caribou Crossing and people's mail kept getting mixed up, so they just shortened it to be Carcross, and I think that's kind of fun. So we're here, we're just going to wander around. Bennett Lake is behind us, like farther, and I'm going to go closer to the bridge so we can see that. This is the oldest operating post office in the Yukon. Another little fun fact about Carcross. And there's a little path down here that leads down to Bennett Lake that I'm just gonna go check out. And here is Bennett Lake. It's pretty awesome. Oh, there's a lone guy wandering the beach. Awesome.
Call it tormented because of the winds that torment the trees and don't allow the branches to grow. The deep snow keeps them from growing.
So now we're in Fraser, BC. As you can see, there's loads of people behind me. We're just going to get on our car now. The train car. Okay. I think she said it's car 207, and then I think it's like an hour-ish, hour and a half maybe, via train down to Skagway.
Columbia, down to Skagway, Alaska. My name's Jordan. I'll be your tour guide today. Today on this trip we'll descend nearly 3,000 feet in elevation on 27.7 miles of narrow gauge track. And throughout the trip, I'll share with you the history of the White Pass Railroad as well as the history of the Klondike Gold Rush. That covers all of our introductory announcements. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Summit. We are 2,888 feet above sea level, and from here we will be descending down the canyon. So as we do, we will be using our brain.
It rained on. cruise ships in the background there, which I'm jealous about. Ooh, windy. We're gonna attempt to have some lunch here. I'm not sure, it looks pretty packed. Like I mentioned, there's a couple of cruise ships in port. There's ships there, another one up there. The town is bustling. Sorry?
He's taking a video.
Are showing up. Andrew got herself some king crab, David got fish and chips, Trevor got himself a burger, and I got myself some fish and chips.
Yeah. Alright. Okay. So we are just getting ready to go on the passenger ferry from Skagway to Haines. We're just not 100% sure where we're supposed to meet. I think there's a shuttle bus or something that takes you to the ferry terminal, so we're just trying to find that out. Whew. So it turns out the Haines Fast Ferry was right near the restaurant we were eating at, and we didn't realize that. So we walked back into town and then realized we had to turn around and come back. So it's actually in the marina area, just behind me. And we're just making our way. We're a bit early, but we'll just hang out and have a coffee. Found it. Here's our ferry. It's a lot bigger than the tiny little one that I thought we were going to end up being on. And about a 45-minute journey from Skagway to Haines. We did it! We made it to Haines. So we're just making our way back up the gangway, and I think my sister got a rental car, and then we'll get ourselves to the B&B. So we'll see you soon. So a couple things I forgot to mention, or that I wanted to kind of recap, I guess, was that you definitely need your passport when traveling from Whitehorse to Skagway and then on to Haines, because you're crossing borders from Canada to the US. So you'll need that, and they do a customs check on the train. So once you're boarded, just before getting into Skagway, a customs official will come on board and double check that you have your passport. And welcome to the Cliffhanger B&B. This place is absolutely spectacular. Check out this view. This is just amazing. So that's the town of Haines down in the bottom there, and we'll end up seeing a cruise ship in that port. I think tomorrow, there'll be one in, but oh my gosh, the views are just amazing. Just ridiculous.